tide has turned. And and this is what I hope, I really mean it. We have been so controlled and shouted down by I'm gonna go statistically minor issues, and they become the national stories, which you can see. If it bleeds, it leads, right, Val?
Mhm.
And I'm saying I think times are different now, and how do we see that practically? How times are different? Here's what I think, and here's what I think Charlie's total mission was in life. I think that the people that have been on the fence, I think there's a lot more disenfranchised Democrats than who will ever admit it publicly, Val. And these are technically the JFK Democrats, the common sense Democrats who I grew up with. There's a lot of them who are second guessing their decisions to trash the president and or Republicans or whatever label them. And I'm going to tell you, between centrist Democrats, write this down, Val, between centrist Democrats and people who have never voted again, you are going to see record numbers in the next couple of elections, mainly 2026 midterms. There are going to be people, and we know this already. There's people, I think, like the Bill Maher's, you know, and those. I think they're going to take a shot. Maybe think about voting for a Republican this time around because they saw how crazy the last 10 years has been. So I think there are going to be record numbers of those. Charlie Kirk has already proven, and the Barron Trumps of the world who advised his dad about Gen X's, they figured out that Ronald Reagan was right after all. It's the American voter, the individual. What Rush Limbaugh used to say, never underestimate the American voter, ladies and gentlemen. They're smarter than they let on. They're just too busy working and paying taxes and following the law. And I think we're going to see that, as I ranted earlier on, in elections coming up. And most importantly, I think we're going to see it in the dialogue and the culture in the country. In that, to me, the hard left, all these guys, the Crockett's, the AOC, they're the peanut gallery now. Their opinions are irrelevant as far as the country's concerned. They're the peanut gallery. They're still jumping up and down, screaming, trying to get attention because they got no ideas, they got no policy, and they can't question the quantifiable track record. There's either 20 million illegal immigrants or there's zero crossings right now. Zero. You can compare those numbers. You can compare other numbers, economy, blah, blah, blah. Look it up. But the folks that are trashing just because of, with Trump, I labeled it years ago. I said, most of the people that are true haters, true Trump haters, true MAGA haters, the majority of them, I believe, are what I say, have repressed personal jealousy or politically immature envy. Because no matter how much our Democrat friends yell and scream in Washington, I think they're secretly jealous because they don't have the numbers Donald Trump has. They can't control the Electoral College now. They can't believe he hasn't been impeached or canceled or worse. So they tried a couple of times to kill him. Okay, so I'm going to give the big back to you on that, Val. What I'm seeing, the net of all of this, there's a wave back. Let not your heart be troubled. If you like common sense and you love God and you love the 1950s handshake world, let not your heart be troubled, because I think there's change in the wind. I think there's change in the wind, and there's not nothing they can do about it.